Alright, welcome back to another episode of Game Crafters, where we don't have any levels to make, but we do have at least some decorations that we want to try to get done with, i.e. enemy placements. I mean, it makes sense, right? We want to try to have enemies here to make it look like the area is overrun by enemies. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. This is the only thing left of Zone 2 at the moment, outside of a few other things that I need to get done with off camera. But it's fine, because I need to get into making the third zone soon. And I want to try to at least get to that before November begins. So yeah, we'll see how all that goes. But yes, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more, as I am still so damn tired. Anyways, we're going to go on ahead and get some enemies in here. Simply put. Oh yeah, there is a few other things that I do want to get fixed at some point. Probably, don't even know it, but it's just the, what do you call it? Colorblind mode for the, maps here. There's a few things about it that's just a little bit, how should I put this? Not right. Basically. And that's what I want to try to fix at some point. But for now, we're just going to focus on this. And I need counterclockwise enemies for this. Ugh, it's going to be a pain in the ass to get these enemies where they're supposed to be. Oh, that one wasn't too hard. Well, still. It is going to be a pain in the ass. For the obvious reasons of the fact that there's just a lot of enemies. And we gotta make them move in the direction that they need to move in. No, that's left. I want you to go right. I don't know where this is precisely, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that works. There's not much left. I need to get the world map for this taken care of. And then aside from that, I need to get, I want to redo the first zone's world map icon, because I did some adjustments with the colors, and I want to make them get adjusted too. I mean, why not? Where do I want to go again? Map movement, right? Yeah, invisible walls. No, what are you doing? Go in here. So that's what I'm hoping we can get to at some point. Like, it theoretically shouldn't be that difficult, right? I just gotta take everything, save it in a prefab. Oh, and I'm hoping I can do that. I'm not gonna be able to do it today, aren't I? Yeah, because what I would like to do is try to move the second zone's stuff, like this stuff, in view of the first zone. So, like, at least maybe this, at worst case these, and this. I'm uncertain. But that's why we're doing this first. Shouldn't be too much here to worry about, right? Definitely gonna have some enemies here. Oh yeah, is everything down? Yes, everything is down. No, go up. I should try to bring this up and not just have it be in the center, just so it makes it easier for me to work with this. Wait. Whoa! Why the hell are you up here? How did I not notice this? Ooh, you floating bastards. It's fine. It's fine. It was an easy fix. Probably made this a little bit easier to see on the bottom side, even though that's not really needed. Alright, where was I? Yes, I need to get an enemy in here. Get me a vertical one. Oh, that's so much easier. Why haven't I been doing that? That would make things so much easier. And yet here I am, not doing it. How annoying. I think I'm just going to move you over here. I don't care if it's off. At this point, it's probably for the best that I do this. I think. Yeah, because nothing is... I don't know. Hold on. You say nothing is like that, but it might be at some point. God damn it, why do I always struggle finding where I'm supposed to go? Take me to here. I mean, by putting things here, it does make it easier to move things around, only having to do it once instead of doing it several times. We are modifying as we're going along. That is how you say smart. Game objects. And at this point, why the hell am I putting a space here? Might as well just leave it as game object. It would make my life so much easier if I did. Okay, that looks like where it needs to be. That's the wrong thing. I want the map enemy. Put you here, and I'll put you over here. Good, great. And now I need the invisible walls. Move them where they're supposed to be. And we probably could have at least an enemy here, right? That means we need... No. Okay, can I just stay here? Yeah, stay here. This is preferable. Vertical. Run! So that seems good. No enemies here, but there's enemies here. Hide, hide, and hide, so we don't have them just out there in the open. Now this is the one that should have at least a decent amount of enemies. Because there's a lot of enemies inside of these houses here. Whew, that's so many enemies. Alright. Let's go on ahead, create our game objects. Bring it up. I'll bring it up and probably like over here so I can see where it's at. Where the hell are you? You need to be on the ground, at least. Perfect. Alright, good. Trying to see how I could make this work. Whoops. I guess what we could do is go on ahead, put some vertical enemies around here. Have them basically go and do their thing here. One here, one there. I'll have you be one. I think one in this is downwards, right? Like, I know it for the counterclockwise and clockwise enemies, but I just never seem to remember for the other enemies. Okay, where are you going? Here? Perfect. Okay, so that means I need one here, here, oh god, and here. You stop on tree. You also stop on tree. And that's what you guys are doing. You can see them just in the distance doing their thing. Oh, but we're not done with that yet, no. We're gonna have one here, and have a horizontal enemy here. Where's the blue? There it is. Alright, good. Now I get into a better spot. That's not any better. Alright, whatever, it's fine. I'm wondering if I could... no, there's no way. There's no way I'll be able to get that set up. Vertical enemies here, or verticals, clockwise enemies here. Not in a way this is set up, unless I were to put an extra grass blade somewhere. Well, actually, am I able to do that? Grass blade there. Put a grass blade here, but put it at a 90 degree to 70 degree angle. Maybe I'll put you at a 90 degree angle then. Have the enemies go off of that. Because we don't want the enemy to just move off the thing, like, naturally, right? And I'm go over to here. Create another strand. You could be the 181. So you go off of that. Now there's a good way to figure out if this is right. Take our clockwise enemy. Hope this is the right one. It is. So you're going off of this strand of grass. Going off of that, moving here, and then hitting this. Then you go down and hit that, and then you go here and hit the wall. Perfect. Okay, so first things first. We want several enemies here and here. And then several enemies here, here, and here. Although I should still try to space them out properly. Alright, with that in move. It's fine. It works. Almost forgot about that and had a horizontal enemy go somewhere they shouldn't be going. Wait, good question. Where is this? Where is this going? What are you doing, cat? Why are you going ballistic? Oh, wait, I forgot. No, never mind, didn't forget. But I did forget. It turned out I did forget. Okay, so now I can put you back here. Yeah, so you guys are doing your own thing here. Moving around, doing your thing. Just see a bunch of enemies around there doing who knows what. We should probably also have some enemies here, too. Game objects. Bring that shit up and where it needs to be. God, this is so much easier. Why haven't I been doing this? Why have I been doing the stupid? Come on, grab the green. Grab the green! I don't even know where the hell we are right now. This will do. Okay, so we got the green. Let's get a horizontal in here. Where are you at? Here? That's fine. Let's get our invisible walls. Put one here. Put one right here. Great. I wonder if you would be able to see an enemy. I mean, you probably would still see the enemy here. We could definitely put an enemy here, though. Game objects. Bring that up. Bring this over here. Good. Now I just need a vertical enemy. Why did you not go into the game object, you fool? Again, why did you not go into the game object? Go into it. Alright, we'll put one here and we'll put one here. That won't be a 1. Why am I going up? I wonder if... No, this is definitely off by a bit. Yeah, it's off by 1. Oh well, that's just what that is. We could definitely have some enemies over here. That'd be a pretty funny thing to have. They have no purpose other than just to be here. I'll put this down here, I'd say. Although the question is, what kind of enemy will they be? I kind of want to have clockwise, but I don't think that's possible without going through an extensive path. I don't even know what the path would be. Like, yeah, they would end up going here, then here, and then get stuck here, going in this direction. Which I guess we probably could have an enemy in the back there, but I don't know if anybody would see it. Because the thing I like about some of the enemies' placement is that you can see them moving in the background for no reason. I don't know why, it's just pretty funny. Just funny seeing them going and doing their own thing in the distance, even though they most likely killed everybody you know and love in this here world. They're just doing their thing, the enemies. And while you're over here doing your thing, killing the enemies with the crates. They try to kill you because you're in their path. All right, what was this one? This one. All right. I guess we'll just have some vertical enemies here. No biggie. That's fine. All right, where's the blue? All right. I'll just have you guys go here and here. So you can just see the enemies going back and forth. Other than that, I don't think we need anything else in this path here. So this path should be good. I would say what we could do is have like a little bit of water here. So where is this one at right now? Make this like a 5. I think that's fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe not a 5, but like this. And then this can be a 4. That's the wrong size. 4. Okay, so materials. Give me the map materials. I need the map water for this one. And then this one, just make it a 3. Doesn't matter if it's 4 or not. Got a little bit of water there. It's interesting because the water color, obviously outside of the zone, looks completely different from the ones inside the level. Or not outside the zone, outside the levels. You get what I mean. You understand it. Don't play dumb. You understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much what that is for the most part, right? Do I want to have a little poison off to the edge here? Is that even going to be possible? It might be possible. This is just a nice... fuck. This is just nice fuck. Of course. Alright, I'm bringing this down. Maybe like a 17. 17 seems like a good number. Then I'm going to just go ahead and bring this down to a 5 and a 9. Or a 9 and a 5. There. Now you could be a 2. Didn't want to do that, but it's fine. 0.5. Put you here. Put map poison into you. 1, 1, 7, -9. Poison. Boom. So now we got a little bit of poison on the side here. Jesus Christ, that was a loud plumbing dunk. Okay. So this side is finished at least. There's still this, and the rest of this. But other than that, everything else seems like it's finished with the enemies at least. Yeah. Okay, now this one's going to be interesting because we don't exactly have a whole lot of space here we can work with. What? No. Let me try to figure this out. Okay, what if I go here? Okay, I can see some enemies doing roundabouts here. Seems like a good idea if you ask me. Where are you at? Well, this seems like the entirety of this area, right? So I guess I'll have this up here. I'll move the enemies where I need to move them. So I want clockwise enemies. Alright. So that's a 1. That's a 3. It's clockwise, right? So this should be pretty easy. Hide the map materials, go to the map movement, scroll out and bring us over. We don't need much here, I'd say. Okay, there we go. Just being able to move is good, right? Moving around in a 3D space like this is still such a pain in the ass. Okay, so that's these guys taken care of. I want to try to get some enemies out here, but I don't think I can. I guess it's fine. Now, as for you, there's enemies going around in several different spirals. I wonder if I could do something like that. No, if they try to go around here, they'll get stuck. If it's clockwise or counterclockwise, they would still get stuck. Yeah, same thing would happen here. A lot of enemies just get stuck in this freaking path. Wonder if I could have something like that here. Clockwise. Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to get back here. Then they would just get stuck even if they could get back to this point. Trying to see how I could have some counterclockwise enemies here without it, like, sacrificing anything. They would be moving through here, going along this particular route. So eventually, maybe they hit... Are they hitting that? I mean, even so, hitting this would just get them to go in that direction. Oops. Oh, here's an idea. So I don't have to gauge this instead. I'm going to take one of these guys. We're not going to really fully utilize him. I'm just curious to see where he's going to end up going if, say, he ends up somehow getting up into this spot. So let's just see where he's going to go. Wish you would move the camera and let this work. Okay, so you're not hitting anything here. Then you hit this. And then you would go here. You would hit this, go down. Where exactly? Here. And you're stuck. Cool. Great. Delete. This is tough. I didn't build this environment thinking I was going to have roundabouts. A lot of enemies doing this. I want to see if I could do something like that here, though. Alright, let's just focus on getting some horizontal enemies in here instead. Horizontal, vertical, doesn't matter. Vertical here. Alright. Okay. So that takes care of that, at least. Well, only that side. Are we sure there isn't a way we can get... Like, if I were to, I don't know, block that off, no, then they would just get stuck here. There's literally no way to do that, as far as I can see. Oh, well, we're just going to do this then. There's no harm done. Get a vertical in here. And that should take care of that. We could definitely have some vertical horizontals down here. All the enemies in the ruins going around doing their own thing, messing around with your path. Of course, you don't have to go here. This is, of course, an optional area. Alright, well... interesting. We could definitely... Oh, so how much time do we have left? We still got time, thankfully. Whoops. That better be going up. Alright. Vertical. Because I don't think I'd be able to get clockwise here, but that's fine. We're going to get a couple of verticals in here. You're going to be going down to 1. Now give me an invisible wall. There's only so much one can do in an instance like this. And then we put you here. And you, whoop, nope. You here. Alright, good. So those guys are where they need to be now. Still don't know how the hell I want to get this set up. Is there a clockwise position here that works? Yeah, then they would go here, turn around, go down, and then... Okay, here's one that works, it seems. And it's on the same area, too, so that's perfect. I think I need clockwise for that one. No, you fool. Give me the blue square. Okay. So you're going to be going... Whoops. God damn it, why'd you do that? Why did you have to select that, you fool? Take me back up to where I want to be. Take me to the map movement. Okay, so you're going to 1. You're going to go up, though. And then you're going to go up here. You're going to be going down. And you are going to be going up. Until eventually they all join up here. I could just take one of the invisible walls nearby. And then move everything where it needs to be moved to. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Wall there, wall there. Wall here, then here and here. We don't need anything on the side there, I don't believe. Wall here. Wall here. The wall continues. And does it keep going? Yeah, it keeps going. And up here. Here, and then lastly here, I think. There we go. Clockwise moving enemies. And just make sure you're going right, then you're going up. You're still going up, but then you're going down, and then you're going up. Looking at the position of these enemies here. Wait a minute. I missed one thing. Which one is this one? Oh wait, no, I didn't miss it. Never mind. I forgot that that also kind of does this, and it goes into here, and then... Right, so, as I was saying... hit that wall, go here. You can't go that way, so you're going to go up here. Then here, then here. Then keep going till you hit this left, up, and right, and down. There we go. We have at least one. I don't think we can have the same here, though. If anything, that would just be enemies going regular clockwise positioning. Which I guess we can have. Why not? Just shows that there's enemies all over the place in this ruins level. Question if you really want to go down this route, because it is quite dangerous. Understandably speaking, too. Oh, perfect. Clockwise, clockwise, and clockwise. All that to say, we got some enemies going clockwise. Are you 3? You are. Good. I could definitely get some enemies moving vertically here, at least. Where is this at? Alright, invisible wall. Put you here, and put you here. Normal vertical. And I'd say here is fine. Okay, good. I mean, we could probably have a little bit more too, just to showcase more enemies around the area. There don't make any difference, so we don't want that. But here, we can have a few. We can even have some enemies in the back, too. Alright, that'll do. Horizontal. Invisible wall. Like, I could definitely see at least a couple of enemies, horizontal enemies, going in the back here. Just doing their thing. Moving around, doing their thing. Just a couple. Whoops. I'd say as far out as you can go. Then you, I'll be a 1. We're going to take our invisible wall here. Bring that up. Put it to where the back end is going to be. And move this over here. Great. Now all I gotta do is just move this over to where it needs to go. And then that'll be where it bounces off. This way we at least have some enemies in the back here doing their own thing. Okay, so that's there. Let me look at you and your positioning. Oh yeah, looking at where you at, you have nothing stopping you. Alright, so we got some enemies back here doing their thing. Yep, a zone filled with a bunch of enemies. Alright. This next one is going to be tricky because I want there to be a big 2x2 enemy here. To kind of replicate a boulder, if you will. Let me just hide everything real quick. Okay, so here we are. Take me here. Okay, not all the way up now. I don't think we're going to be able to get a 2x2 boulder in this instance. Not unless I were to... Oh, I might have an idea. Possibly. Okay, hold on. Let me move some things around. I'm going to move you back 1. And instead of you being this, which I guess kind of doesn't matter that much, move you back, move you here. Oh, wait a minute. Well, actually, wait, this is fine. I'll go on ahead, make a couple of these. Oh, but then I need to make one of these here. But that's fine too, because all I gotta do is just change this to a 2. You see where you need to be. You're not where you need to be. Make this a 6. Make this a 2. I think. No, not a 2. Hold on, back up. A 5. Yep. We can make that a 3. Go into our map materials and make this a map floor. And that, my friends, gives us the ability to make the boulder. Now it's going to look cool. This is the only way we can get the boulder in here, unfortunately. Unless I either rearrange this to have the boulder be going around the map level. But that's a little bit much. So basically we just need several clockwise enemies on this side. What am I doing? My brain is trying to make it say clockwise for some reason. That made no sense. Why? Why were you trying to do that? Whatever. Alright, so this one's going to be interesting. So they're all going to be starting going down, I think. Down and right here. Boom. I know it's a bit much, but there's a particular reason as to why I want to try to go and do this. You've seen how this boulder works when going up against certain things, correct? So by having these two set up like this, and these two over here set up like this, the enemies will be going back and forth, following their path, unable to move from it, even if it means they shouldn't be able to. And then, once they hit that, they go back. And boom, not a problem. We got our nice little boulder over here, showing us where the boulder's positioning is at. You even have a nice boulder-looking ruin piece. And then amongst all of that, yeah, we just go on it. Whoops, go on ahead, bring this up. Ooh, oh, that's too much. Invisible walls. And then normal horizontal. What's wrong, Momo? We could also have an enemy in the back here, just because. Just more enemies to have doing their thing. Okay, where are you at? Oh wait, no, it's not here. It's here. Here is where I want the enemy to be. And then the map, or the invisible wall map, is here. And stop any enemies right here. Alright, okay, let's see. We're almost done with this particular area. Now, I want to go back here real quick. There's one more thing that I want to do here. I want to get some vertical up here. Not vertical, horizontal over here. Put them in the positions they need to be in. Now, where's the closest wall map? This one. And just have them do this. There we go. We got multiple enemies over here. I mean, it's mostly just one enemy, one set of enemies coming up here and doing their thing. But wait, let me just make sure we didn't accidentally have... Yeah, because we don't need redundancy. That's for certain. Okay. I think the ruins now should be finished. This means that the only area left now is just these areas here. I would say what I would want here more so is a bunch of poison, right? So what I'm going to do is break this up a bunch. Make this be like a 7 or so. Mm-hmm. 5. And that should be good, but you should be a 3. Awesome. Alright, now let me go get the poison texture. Put that here. Make you like a 11. No. But a 9 should be fine for this amount. It's all evens. It's fine. This shouldn't be a problem. Three. Can't escape the evens, it seems. And now make you a no. make you a 12. 18. Oh, a 17. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, good. Great. This at least gives us a bunch of poison here. I think that's pretty good. Now, the only other thing I could have here, at least in this area that makes the most sense, it's just a bunch of enemies going up and down. Hide this, bring the enemy out, give me vertical enemies. Like, we could definitely get some horizontal enemies, I think. Seems like we could. Give me the map. Invisible walls. Yeah, look at that. Alright, good, great. No, what are you doing? Just take this. Copy this and move it up. Alright, awesome. Let's see. I can get at least a few enemies going horizontally here, I think. Well, first of all, I need to put the enemies in position, because otherwise it's pointless. I'm not going to be able to see where the hell these things are at if I don't know where the enemy is at. Okay, so the enemy is here. I'd say this positioning is fine. Okay, I'm going ahead and make another, bring it over. And now we just have enemies we can see off in the distance, moving around again. That's the funny thing, just seeing the enemies moving around like they do. And you shouldn't have anything getting in your way either. So that means you go to the wall again, just like your friend over here, who I think is going in the far back wall. Yeah, that doesn't change the fact that I still should probably do this. I think this means you're going left, right? Well, if I just put you up against the thing, it's not going to matter. So yeah, you're there. Your square is there. That might be all here. Probably. Potentially. Alright. And now for this area. This area, I think I want to go for like several enemies going back and forth. Makes the most sense, right? This entire sequence here is just a bunch of enemies going back and forth. Question is, how many enemies do I want? We don't want too many enemies, even though we got a lot as is. Let's get some horizontal enemies in here. A problem if we have to go past them. Worst case scenario, we just go ahead and move this up and they get stuck here. So they're doing their thing. This is basically what the enemies are doing in the level. I think that means you're going left. It's like a simplified version of what they're doing over here. That goes there. That goes here. No, wait, not yet. This goes here. And then you go back. There we go. There's no enemies on the side, so I can't have anything on the sides either. And then there's just this. I think it'd be funny to have some enemies inside of this area, don't you agree? But how would I make that work? See, the thing with this is, if I have counterclockwise enemies in here, they're going to get stuck here. If I have clockwise, they'll escape. Unless we were to set it up in a way where this goes in this direction to kind of close it off a bit. Yeah. Oh, wait. We want to be here, not there. Wait, then that means we don't want you to be here. Problem. Easy solution. Mimic. And delete. Problem solved. Although it still doesn't change the fact that the enemies that would go clockwise would probably still be able to escape. And that's not ideal. Either way, we're going for counterclockwise, so it doesn't... Whoops, wait, no, hold on. Bring this up. So I will say having an enemy here makes it easier for me to know what we have currently. Okay, so how exactly are you going to work is the question. Well, 2, 1, 3. All of which are going in the directions they need to be. So give me some invisible walls. Put an invisible wall here, invisible wall here, invisible wall here, and an invisible wall here. So now all of you guys will be bouncing off what you need to bounce off of. I did not want to move that. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Okay. So that takes care of that. Enemies are going clockwise here. Now what about this area? What? Well, that's annoying. Wait, what's even happening here? Why are you doing that, though? What reason? I mean, the inside of here doesn't matter. But why was that there to begin with? Oh, to fill in this hole here. Well, that's fine. Oops, that's fine. I could just take this, bring it down to a solid 1, and boom. Not a problem. Well, it's kind of a problem when this guy's being a douche. Alright, then fine. Be a 10. That's not where I want you to go. I want you to go here. There. Though I don't know why this isn't just a wall in general. Whatever. It doesn't matter. No, what matters is this. I guess I'll go on this side. But it makes so much sense to just do the other side since they're already here. Whatever. I do think that having these guys here... No, that's counterclockwise. I do think that having these guys here at least gives me an idea on where this is and where it's supposed to go. Okay, so... I think no matter what, you should be going in the direction that you should be going in. I think. 2. And 3. Alright. And the same old wall here. Wall here. Wall here, and of course, a wall there. So now we just see enemies inside of there doing their thing. I don't know how it's going to matter. You can only see them going in like certain areas, but I guess if you're here, you might be able to see them a little bit in the corner of your eyes. What about you? Well, I mean, we could definitely have some enemies on the outskirts here, right? Going horizontal. Just so it's not all only those guys. Wait, what? No, you fool! What are you doing? I want the map, you idiot! Okay. So you'll be going into the wall here. And then after that... Yeah, you guys are here. we're going to have some enemies up here. Where is the... Okay, this won't work. So all I need you to do is go on ahead and have this enemy bounce back and forth, but we'll have multiple. Feels like a good idea. Multiple here. Feel like we should also do the same thing with these sets of enemies here. Yeah. Okay, what else? And I would say we can have some enemies here too. So this will be just vertical. Wait. Well, still. Again, it's a good way to tell where the enemies need to be. Then we get our invisible walls. Though I don't know if I want them here. I'll just move you collectively like this. There's a lot of things happening here. Very tricky to tell where to go. Although this one is not too bad, in all honesty. Yep, not that bad, thankfully. Okay. So that means the only ones left now are just these 5 levels that don't have much of anything here. How do I want to go about doing this is the question. Like right now we just have the enemies. I could get like crates in here. How much time is left? 8 minutes left. Probably still not enough time though. I don't even know where the hell you are right now. Can't have any clockwise, but that's fine. Let's just get the vertical enemies in here. Perfect. Have a 1, and have a 1. And then get our invisible wall. Oh, I could probably just do the thing by 2, but it's fine. Okay, which one is which? Of course I choose the last most one as possible as it can be. So annoying. Alright, whatever, it's fine. I don't know what exactly I want to do here. Bring this up. We can't have any enemies on the path going upwards here. So let's see. Definitely some verticals though. Bring you up 1. And so what we'll do is have 1 here. 1 over here. 1 over here, and 1 over here. We get the invisible walls into position. To which then we go on ahead and get this into position. And then this. I don't know, where are you going? There. And then this. Followed by this. And then, of course, you. You. And you. I think everything's in position. A lot of vertical moving enemies, which I guess kind of makes sense given the current positioning of most of this level. Now the question remains, how should this be going? I definitely like the idea of a lot of clockwise enemies in this area here. So let me go on ahead and do that. Bring you up. A lot to bring up. See what we have. Well, not clockwise, but you get the point. I'll start with clockwise first. So if I have clockwise here, how's this going to work? You're going to move here. Then you're going to move up past that. Then you're going to go here. You're going to get stopped by that, unfortunately. But if you weren't stopped by that, what else would you be going? You would keep going there until you reach here and then get stuck. So where would you go then if I let you do your thing? You get stuck there till eventually you'd move over to here and then just go over here and then down, and then here, and then up, and then you would continue on your little path until eventually you fully get stuck in this loop. But if I were to let you continue down this route, you would eventually go back here and do this. But the other option, option B, is to move these grass bits where they need to be in order to have the enemies all basically move in one specific direction. So that way we can have the thing happening. We can also set up these to have them do the same thing, which is a hell of a lot easier to do if you don't have so many freaking, what do you call it, in your way. 1, 2. Okay. Yep. There. And now I think that's everything in position. For this area, at least. Now, if we want to go on ahead and do that idea, we should do another one of these here. Oh, wait, hold on. Where are you at? Here. And then, yeah, it's basically just the same thing, right? You're over here. You're over here. Going in that direction. You're over here going in this direction. And you're over here going in that direction. See? All of it works out in end. Now all I gotta do is just take these and do the same thing. Alright, awesome. Now what more could I do? I guess I could do something like that, right? Where are you at? I'll put you here. And now we'll have counterclockwise. How much time is left? Geez, a minute left, really? Man. Alright, well, we know where 0 needs to go. And then we know where 1 needs to go. And we know where 2 needs to go. And now we know where... That's the wrong direction. 1, 3, because counterclockwise. Alright, then the last thing I need to do now is just grab these bits and pieces here and move them where they are supposed to go. Good, and now all the enemies are doing their own little spiral here. Spinning around. So there's not that much left. I just got these 3 levels left. Then I can go on ahead and do one more thing. I'm going to turn that alarm off. That's all the time I have for today. My hope, next episode, we get these 3 finished. We save the entirety of this area, because now it's basically done. And then we go on ahead and get the world map stuff taken care of. That one's going to be a little tricky, but I think we can manage without too many problems. Other than that, I can see there being at least a few enemies here. Some poison here. And then a few enemies here with some poison and ice and little bits of the areas here and there. And then this area could also just be like poison, water combo. Kind of like, with it being close to here. Yeah, I could see that working. So there's still a little bit more left to do, but after that, that's it. The entirety of the second zone will be completed. There is still one thing I gotta do off camera, but that's not a problem. That one I don't even think has any connections to the prefabs. But other than that, that's all the time I have for today. So thank y'all for watching today's episode of Game Crafters. I'm slowly going to be getting this done with, but you know that already. I've said this multiple times. So thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, the episode of Game Crafters right over here, and the most recent episode of Raft RTC Edition right over here. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.